Put the sign away. Cut this bit out. We'll get to that. Okay. Am I looking at the camera? Give me a minute, guys. Oh, shuffle it over. Yo, yo, yo.
To the new year. Welcome to...
What time is it? It's currently 12:47 in the morning, which means it's 2025.
Means time to yap, time to...
Yeah, podcast era.
Not sleep.
Yeah, it also means it's concert era.
YouTube era.
This year might be the best lineup we have. It is quite repetitive, but you know, it's
Why
good.
not?
Yeah, at least it's
Why
not
not?
bad repetitive. So so to start 2025, we're going to do a 2024 recap. We're going to do a little debrief here of what happened. January
was boring.
Yeah, nothing
January
happened.
we did nothing.
We didn't even see each other. That's how boring January was. February.
That was our first concert together. February.
Oh my god, it was. I had 2. You had 3.
I did.
Was Niall. We started concert season of 2024 off with Enter Banner. Here at last. So this was at the my house.
Where did we go?
My house. Oh, I had Star One ons earlier. We went to Nando's beforehand. This was the show where Daisy had a sign planned, but she left it at my house. Do you want to see the sign? Do you still have it?
I have a whole drawer of signs.
Oh my god.
Do you want to see my... Hang on, guys. Close up. This is my concert signs.
Okay, right.
This is the sign.
Yeah, so this was the sign she made, but she left it at my house. She had to redraw it in Nando's.
Did I make it last minute?
I think it was like the day before the show originally.
I made it. I was like, oh yeah, I have to start taking signs to a show.
And then you forgot it and made it in Nando's an hour before doors.
Like, oh god.
Less than a week later, on a Thursday, the 22nd of February, we went to Arthur Hill in London.
Oh my god. That's where I met Jack Kane. If you don't know Jack Kane, get to know. Shout out to Jack Kane.
Jack was the support act at Arthur Hill. He was very good.
Best support act. I didn't actually know who he was at the time. We were like, who's Jack Kane? And then we were like, we have to go find him after the show. We did exactly that, and I got a tote bag. He signed. Where is that? My tote bags, I didn't move them to this room. Shocker. Anyway, Jack Kane.
Yeah, and then you went to Niall.
I went to Niall. It was a good show. I watched my videos back very rarely. March was
very quiet.
I think in March I just bought more tickets. Keep buying more tickets. 19th of April, saw Jack Kane. I genuinely, there is video proof. When I got home and when I woke up the next morning, I was crying. I was touching his feet.
That sounds weird.
I wasn't actually touching his feet.
There was no barrier.
But there was no barrier, and the stage was like not much higher than I am now.
She dropped my phone. Then was May.
May. That was the start of
the biggest era of our lives. We had one concert in May. It was in a place called Marlow.
Yes, we went to see.
And it was busted. So
best band of all time. If you don't agree, you're wrong.
Yeah, if you know,
we're like, we're not going to get barrier. But, we got barrier.
We were convinced that the whole of Marlow was going to sprint for this barrier. But it was a food festival, guys.
I ran past Percy Pig.
Yeah, he was trying to talk to me and I ran past him.
I ran past all of the snacks. I ran straight for that barrier.
And we had directly in front of Charlie, like dead centre, cried a lot.
Sign is Charlie Simpson is pretty fine. If you don't agree, you're also wrong.
Yeah. The great granddaughter is pretty fine.
And then I thought,
what was our favourite song?
Who's David? Biggest Who's David fan. I'm sorry, my handwriting looks disgusting backwards. It looks really wonky.
Oh my god.
But and then they were like, yeah, this song goes out to the biggest Who's David fan. Me.
The whole way home, we were just sat in my car crying.
We're like, they dedicated Who's David.
They were like, it's our song.
It's always been our song.
Capital presenter Chris Stark decided to befriend us or something.
Oh my god, a little hairdresser man.
Busted's hairdresser also tried to
He was pointing at his friends because they were stood in the family
He was
friend
going,
section in front of us.
"Look
They
at
were going,
them.
look at these two.
They're crazy."
Screaming from the barrier. He was filming us. He's probably got us on his camera roll somewhere, wherever you are.
Yeah, and
Send me
when
them.
they were David, Krista was going clap, clap, clap.
What was
Anyway,
after that?
After that was summertime ball.
Oh.
I did sit on the floor once, but they wouldn't let her.
I got told off. For sitting on the floor trying to sit down during Becky Hill, and they're like, no, I don't like Becky Hill.
And we had the closest spot of barrier of like, because where the barrier loops around the walkway bit, we had the closest point of the barrier to the stage.
That was really good.
Yeah, and we cried. And 2 weeks later,
I convinced her last minute to come with me to Chiswick to go and see Busted again. I paid £200, £220 per ticket.
Charlie Simpson, count your days. We had another Who's David. Oh, sorry. I said still the biggest Who's David fan.
And of course, we got another interaction.
I think James was waffling about Ed Sheeran.
And he's like, love you, Matt. Love you so much.
Love you, Matt. But we went into Marlow, loving Charlie.
Matt this year, though. Matt lovers. Chiswick was really good. Like, unbeatable.
Well, it got beat.
I managed to convince her again to trek all the way to Plymouth.
And then
go and see Busted.
Yeah, we stayed in Plymouth. For some reason, the show was in Cornwall.
It's in a field, a literal field. I ran down that hill so fast.
Basically,
I nearly fell.
Like the car park hill bit to the actual like stage area is a hill, a downwards hill
slope.
We were iconic at that show.
We
Matt Willis kissed us.
Matt Willis
end
kissed us. Matt Willis
end of podcast
me
right there.
Here.
Why I didn't wash my face for 4 days after that.
I'm pretty sure I got acne after that, but
yes, me too.
Matt.
He was just screaming, crying his face, and he came up
jumped off the stage. He leapt off that stage.
What did he say?
He's like, oh, I like you too. I like you too.
And then they went, mwah, mwah. I went, hello there.
It's like,
And then we had a sign, and Daisy was going, Matt, in his face, and he didn't read it, so I called him a thicko to his head. Next September, we had 3. You had 4.
Did I?
Yes.
Where else did I go in September?
So we went to Birmingham on the 15th.
Yeah.
For Jonas Brothers. That's up there as also.
Joe
looked me up and down. Like he went, like that little. I'm convinced he wants me. Joe. Jonas Brothers again.
Yeah.
London. Guess who popped up from the floor?
Guess who popped up from the balustrade? Matt Willis, Charlie Simpson, James Bond. Guess who recognised me from my seat? Mr. Matt Willis. Ew, I don't like saying that. Matt Willis. He was like, no, he didn't wave. He didn't wave. He's like, see you. I was like,
Less than a week later, same week, guys, we went to the Vamps.
Oh, the Vamps. I forgot.
That was a really
them.
fun show.
That shows how much it's not important to me because I forgot.
And we have October, our final show of the year. Spontaneous trip, guys.
We just wanted to go see James Bourne.
We saw that James Bourne from Busted was a special guest at an Igloo and Hartley show. Who are Igloo and Hartley?
We have no idea.
Yeah, we sat in a restaurant for like 4 hours because a man said we could go in the other door. He didn't let us in the other door.
He never let us in the other door, and it looked really dodgy from the back. So
yeah, James popped up and sang In This City, which is now like my favourite song of all time. Like, I love it. He left and we went, this isn't my moment. So we went, sorry guys. Like, we just ran out. We didn't run as such. We did a brisk walk and we saw him stood there
at the bar with Jumanji Man.
Yeah. Daisy went, he's talking to his friend. I went, that's Jumanji. Like, you just went,
here I am. I rocked up in my Busted hat, my little bucket hat, my Busted tote bag, sunglasses on my head.
We also met Tom Fletcher in December. That wasn't a concert, that was a book signing, but we also met
that was just, we did it for the fun.
Yeah, we just saw it and went there. So that is 2024 complete.
That's a very interesting 2024.
It was actually really fun.
It was. I think this year will be better though.
However, yes, 2025. I have, how many concerts do I have booked? 9, and you have 11.
I have 11.
You always have 2 more than me. It's linked to 2 bands.
Guess who?
Funny enough, it is Busted.
And
you know, they're little friends. McFly.
Yeah, they're little friends.
Yeah.
They're not as good.
Right, if you couldn't tell, there's a slight preference.
Guess who's on what team?
Guess who's on what
I'm
team?
actually wearing Liam Payne merch. R.I.P.
Have McFly in June, McFly in July, Busted in August, and then I have 2 Busted versus McFly shows in September. You have 4. October we have 2 Busted versus McFly shows.
We have 2.
Yes.
Oh yeah, because it goes into November, doesn't it? It's in the same
Birmingham,
week.
man. Yeah, because it's the 28th.
It's right at the end.
Yeah. There's literally it goes from the 20th of September to 28th of October. Can
My
we do a
birthday?
Yeah, it's literally her birthday that day, so we have to do that show.
I spend my birthday with Busted, but
That is mad. Like, oh my god. Anyway, yeah, then also Halloween.
yeah, growing. Guess it. No,
No,
we're not gonna ruin our outfits.
We have
You'll
outfits for every
see
show.
on
Like
the
we have
day.
planned outfits for nearly
We
every
have
show,
all our planned outfits.
and we have like nearly a year. But whatever. And then November we have 2 Busted versus McFly shows.
2.
Yes. London.
Oh, I forgot about
Nottingham. Closing night.
No, I forgot about. Oh, I did forget about that one.
Thank you for listening.
We will see you.
We
when I've
appreciate
had
your
enough
ears.
sleep. Appreciate your ears.
Appreciate your time.
And we appreciate your eyes because you can see us.
It's 1:36 in the morning.
If you see me yawning about 20 times.
If you see why we look like this, that's why.
Bedtime.
Good night, guys.
See you.
Bye bye.